I went for an Indian last night. So last night was when I decided to party out. Um, it
I
was a
love a
nice
good
Indian,
Indian.
and to be honest, like you know,
What
you
is now we I think me and Michael have discussed this on his channel, but what is your go-to meal of choice if you're going out for an Indian?
normally it's a dansak dish, mainly chicken. Second to that would be tikka masala.
Yes, head
I
back!
love a tikka
Hey, love
masala.
balls! Thank you for following. That is wonderful. Happy no, happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
It's everyone's birthday. Um,
It's everyone's birthday. We're in a celebratory mood.
yeah.
Um,
But yesterday I decided to go for a bhuna because I've never tried a bhuna before, and I thought it seems like a nice thick sauce.
they're really really spicy, aren't they? Boonas.
The one I had last night wasn't really, to be honest.
Mm.
It's normally like I find if you order a takeaway and they don't have a vindaloo on the menu, then the madras is going to be as hot as a vindaloo.
Yeah, presumably that's a lamb boona.
No, no, I'm not Smithy.
Yeah,
Chicken
no,
boona,
Gavin Spacey.
lamb boona, keema naan, poppadoms, rice.
Yeah, if I want a boner, I need a boner.
Yeah, that's why I know. It's like, oh, yours looks nice. Yeah, I know.
Oh, well,
That's
order
why
two
I ordered
boners.
it.
Yeah,
I love that.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. So mine is a pretty much a your bog standard tikka masala,
Yeah.
and I just anything chicken really, biryani as well, maybe occasionally. Tandoori, I like tandoori. It might be a bit dry for some people, but
Mm.
tandoori or tikka tandoori. Peel or rice, plain naan, not cheese naan, Michael, you absolute sadist.
Oh no, I do agree with Michael there. As long as I can, survive the morning after.
Absolutely outrageous. Mike Doc, hello, welcome.
Hi, Mike Doc. How's it going? I was just gonna say, yeah, I do like the cheese naan, but I think my favorite is keema. But like because me and Katie order together a lot of the time, we compromise and get a garlic naan. So it's not like a huge miss out, but it's well, I like garlic naan as well.
Garlic naan's not bad, or the coriander.
Yeah.
ones sometimes.
So I think last night there was so there's Buna last night. We didn't get. Oh, we should have got a sagaloo. I do like a sagaloo. Had mushroom rice. Because I think pilau rice is too boring for me. Like it's nice, but it doesn't have mushrooms in it.
What about onion bhajis? Do you have those?
Yeah, I do like my onion bhajis. I'm like not very like indifferent to them, but they're nice to like dip into your curry and things like that. So
I've got to say, I'm the sort of weirdo that if I'm on a night out in London and I get absolutely smashed, there is one of the best drunk foods I can get are plain poppadoms in a pack.
I don't see plain poppadoms for me is just a bit too. Again, it's a bit too boring for me. I would rather instead of replace that with all the naan you can provide.
Always get vindaloo. Hope you get good lamb meat, not tendons and fat. Yeah,
I think
it's
like,
hit and miss. It's hit and miss.
I don't mind going spicy, but if it's too spicy, then I think it does ruin my taste a little bit. Like my uncle is the absolute worst. He orders a fowl. He handles that, but then if it's not to his liking, not hot enough, he'll go to the waiter and say, "Oh, tell the chef it's not hot enough." I'm like, shut the fuck up! Don't be rude.
So what are the chat saying? So Tom is saying chicken jalfrezi, fuck ton of naan, and my own onion bhaji. Oh, you make your own onion bhaji?
That's cool. I have a deep respect for people who like make their own additions to things. Like we went over Katie's parents for Sunday roast last Sunday, and Scott and Bethan were making lunch, and Scott made his own Yorkshire puddings, and they were to die for. I'm not gonna lie, and they did.
Scott, wait, is this the Scott of
Holding
absence fame?
Yeah,
holding absence fame. Yes.
Yeah. So
I know James from Holding Absence has a Twitch, by the way.
he does. Yeah, I think Lucas has one now as well. So I think it's Scott, Luke, and
mate,
James.
Lucas just seems like the nicest bloke in the world. Like we had him on. He was on Mosh Talks being interviewed by Bees, and top lad, honestly.
Doesn't it look like I'm telling all the kids not to drink?
Oh
by it being blurred out. It's like, don't drink this. This is poison.
Yeah, it's censored. We had to do that for trailers. We had to we have to censor smoking and drinking sometimes, depending on the market.
Is that when like there is too much smoking to like get keep the context in for the trailer? Or do they direct you on what scenes to include, and then you got to find a way around it?
Usually it's bespoke to what Universal or the territory specifically wants. Like I think there was a trailer that we were on which had a bit of smoking in it. There were guys smoking joints, and
right, okay.
The graphics or digital department had to blur out the presumably it's a joint in their hand because it's is that sort of scene.
Yeah,
and you also I had to do a censor cut for Candyman.
All
at
right.
one point, the new film that was coming out that included no violence and Candyman.
I haven't seen it, but I can
loads
of
violence.
Yeah,
it's the remake that was due to come out. I'm not sure if it's still coming out, but.
I love it when the trailers have like a scene or dialogue in it that you expect to show up in the film, but it never shows up. I can't remember what film it was, but it's happened so many times when that happens. How do you take violence out of a horror movie? Good question. That's what I want to know.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I was just reading Mike Doc's comment saying, how do you take violence out of a horror movie?
Yeah, very good question. Some territories get a bit funny.
I mean, some of them, like, if it's a psychological horror, it usually just explains what the plot is in sort of cryptic detail. Like, I don't know if you've seen The Platform, but that's kind of like that, because there is some well, I won't spoil it, but there is some like goriness in the film. I remember people like saying about Busted, now that Tom brings up Busted, and you, how people thought that Busted back in the day were faking their guitar playing and stuff like that, and they all can actually play guitar. So I don't know, like I know there's 3 of them playing guitar at the same time, and you couldn't see a drummer or anything like that.
Dude, Charlie Simpson, he's a great musician. Like, Fight Star, great band.
Yeah,
and his solo stuff I've heard is pretty good.